fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who do just what they say, the brave men of the Green Beret, silver wings.
Welcome to the United Constitutional Patriots radio show with your hosts Johnny and Greg. We're going to have a show about what's going on the border, where the caravan is 3 hours away from the American border. So now I will turn it over to Johnny, and here's Johnny.
Thank you, Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the United Constitutional Patriots radio show, where you're getting true news, vetted news, and facts. We've got a lot to get information out. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. All of our staff has been getting phone calls. People saying, is this true? Everything you're hearing is true, and we're going to break it down here. You need to know, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. This is fact. It is happening. We are being invaded by, through Mexico, through Soros-paid blue hats that have been trained and paid by Soros. He just paid $500 million. We do have the information on this. This is not a myth. It is not a lie. It is not a joke. We have troops deploying to the southern borders. We need the whole southern borders are in need covered. The military is being called out. Trump is dealing with it. However, we are down on the border with border ops. We are down there assisting the Border Patrol. This is a group that is coming here to the United States to try to overthrow our government. This is the first wave of about 20,000 of them or more. There's a second wave that are right around the same. The third wave is not here yet. It is leaving South Africa, coming in through South America. This has all been confirmed, folks. These people are coming here for one reason, only one reason, to destroy the United States of America. They are United Nations trained soldiers that Soros has paid, and we aren't sure who the other people or persons involved with the payment. We haven't been able to find that out. But Soros has definitely gave $500 million, I believe it was day before yesterday, to these groups, paying them. They are coming armed. We have men on the border right now. We have 2,000 bikers, from what we were told. I did see pictures coming to the border from Missouri area. We've got 200 bikers from the Trump people, or the bikers for Trump. We were told they're headed our way. We also have them headed into the northern or the south. It would be the southwestern corner of Arizona, New Mexico. We have boots on the ground there, where the Border Patrol stayed with one of our people up there last night. He observed Mexican for the first time in 10 years of him being on the border. He has observed 3 Mexican helicopters about 1,000 feet in the air, about a mile in New Mexico from where he was. He was sitting about 20 feet from the border when he watched this. Now, folks, these people are not coming here to play. Please listen to me. People are putting out false reports saying this is not true. We have the Oregon militia, 3%ers. They refused to have any part of this because they said they didn't sanction it or some bullshit like that, which say they have nothing to do with the United Constitutional Patriot Group. Now, We have patriots coming in from all over the United States to help on the border. We are having, this is going to be a war. We're not going to fire the first shot. We've been told to fire it on, fire back. And by God, we'll do it. And we won't miss. And if that happens, I don't want it to happen, but nobody can expect someone to stand there and be shot at and not return fire when someone's trying to kill you, and especially when they're trying to take over our country. We need patriots on the border. We need them bad. We need them any way they can get there. I'm at headquarters. I'm in New Mexico. I'm in my headquarters. Any people need to know information, call 505-334-2492. 505-334-2492. We need donations. We need help. And we've had some great people helping. We've had donations. This is what's helping to get people mobilized. This is what's helping to get people here. We need cards. Patriot Cowgirl will tell you in a little while how to send things, how to do things. I am asking all Americans to listen to me, all patriots to listen to me. If we don't do this, we don't stop them, we're going to be fighting in our own country, and you're going to be doing the fighting too. We're trying to stop that from happening. We can't do it alone. We need help. There's people that said, oh, well, this can't happen. God will protect us. God gives you, God is great, and I believe in God, and I believe that God's the one that's letting this hurricane hit them, I hope. But at the same time, he gives you the knowledge and the tools to fight with when you have to. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to let Greg take it from here. Take it, Greg.
All right, thank you. I want to say thank you to all the Patriots on the promo for the UCP out there. It's just hitting 22,000 just since last night. A lot of people have inquired how they can, get their Patriot group out there or help us with donations. And you can see some of that at Love Tour Music Wave. And I really would like to give a shout out to some of those folks out there, Laura and some of them. This is definitely a crisis situation. Now, we do believe that we know that some of the military has been deployed and that more of them are coming, but they cannot cover all these huge swaths. So it takes a lot of bodies to cover this much area. And there's particular places that the government has designated that we need to cover, because the border patrol and the military has to concentrate on key areas where a lot of them come through, but there's these wide open swaths. And we've been told that there's snipers that have been put in on our side. We know that weapons are stored on this side. So we're trying to prevent a civil war here. And so we're just really hoping. I just really wanted to say thank you, and thank you to Laura, who's really been a big help and got us out there, and some of you other Patriots. I guess that's all I had to say at the moment. We've been out here in Patriot Network for about 2.5 years, and this is a little bit of a sidetrack, but I have to say it for my people out there because they want me to say this, is that for 2.5 years, every day we pick up social networking and we see that Hillary Clinton, another body, another murder closely associated with Hillary Clinton turns up. And I just really feel that President Trump needs to go ahead and lock her up and slow some of these people down and show them what's going to happen to people who play on that side. I know this is a sidetrack issue, but we feel like every day that she goes free, that another patriot's going to die, another whistleblower is going to die, and we just don't understand why. You can't tell me they're still getting ducks in a row. I've got 30 years and 200 murders and personally evidence to the moon. Okay, so there's more than enough evidence. We don't have to gather any more evidence. Okay, so we're tired of hearing about how they're getting their ducks in a row and they're getting their bullshit. I'm sorry, shouldn't say that on the radio, but that's the way we feel. Bull. It's time to arrest Hillary Clinton. It's time to arrest Barack Obama. We've got plenty of evidence. I don't want to hear they're making their case. I don't want to hear about Huber. I don't want to hear about Q. We're never going to stop Soros until we show we're serious and lock up Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. So I just had to vent that, and I vented that for my people. We all feel the same way. We've been feeling this way for 2.5 years, and it's a plea to President Trump to please stop letting people die every single day. Put an end to this nonsense. Put an end to Soros. Make him an enemy of the country and arrest him. Put dead or alive warrant on him. Show you're serious. Otherwise, we're going to continually face these types of problems. And I know this is a sidetrack. It's not what I'm supposed to talk about, but I'm speaking for Patriot Nation out there, who I do represent. And this is a serious situation. We have to handle this situation. We have to handle it now. And we need our Patriots to come down there and help us. So many of my Patriots are telling me they're locked and loaded, ready to go. Well, now's your time. So I just really need you to get out there and help us with a few bucks. Get some Patriots down there. Go to Love Tour Music Wave. You can see the ways to donate. And that's all I wanted to say, Johnny. I'm sorry that was a little off the mark here, but I just had to say that.
That's okay, because I know that all of America agrees with you and us too, Greg. We've discussed it personally together many a time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to repeat this. The first wave of these people, I got word about an hour ago, are less than 100 miles from the border of Texas and New Mexico. We need men on the border fast. We have men on the border. I haven't been able to talk to my commanders down there because they drove from Alabama, leaving yesterday morning at 6 o'clock. They got in today. One of our Patriots' engine had lost all compression, everything. He's broke down. We've been trying to figure a way to get him help to get his engine fixed. Everything seemed to hit at one time. Now we get word of this. I don't know how many of our Patriots are there. Border Patrol are working with us, and we're working them 100%. Our job is to protect the Border Patrol, work with them, and do what they ask. Actually, they said that they weren't going to tell us what to do. However, we are not vigilantes. We are not a bunch of cowboys out there with guns to shoot anybody up. But if we get fired on, we will fire back. Hang on just a second. Patriot Cowgirl, you want to take over, please? Patriot Cowgirl.
Call from.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
Will you take over, please? I got a call.
Yes. Okay, you guys, my phone doesn't come in real good where I'm at here, so.
Oh, we lost you already. Go ahead, Patriot Calgary.
If I have to keep stepping out of here for a second or two.
He's not coming in at all. We need the Texas militias to get down there and seal that border. I'm going to shoot that one out there. We need all the Texas militia. Y'all get off your butt and get down there, because it's taking us a lot of gas to get down there. Y'all need to seal the border and stop shooting off in the woods and having little parties. Y'all need to get up, sit the beer down, and get out there and get on it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just now talked to my commander, who is boots on the ground. He is still waiting for people to get there. Right now, with all the promise, everybody that's supposed to be headed there, we have 3 men there right now. That's all is there. The other groups that are supposed to be coming in, I know they're coming in. We need boots on the ground. They're as fast as you can get them there. I will not let my 3 men go out in the field alone. There's other groups that belong to us. They all have long ways to travel. So I'm asking you all to please listen. I'm not putting my men out there, who is my lieutenant commander out of Alabama, and the 5-star general of another group out of Alabama, our sister group. I'm not going to let them go out and commit suicide. We need your help on the border. I don't know where everybody is, but I've had hundreds of calls from people saying they're going to be there. Now, It's time where the rubber meets the road. We need you there. These guys are willing to lay their life down, and they will go out in the field, but I will not let them. Not the way things are. And I believe that everybody listening and every American would agree with me. Border Patrol, yeah, they won't be alone. You know, they go out, Border Patrol will be with them, but we need to get somebody there and we need to get them fast. Now, I need your help, ladies and gentlemen, listeners, please get the word out. Find out where these groups are, get them down there, and let's get this job taken care of. We have America at stake. I am not exaggerating. I am not overreacting. I am telling you the way it is. Go ahead, Patriot Girl.
Okay.
Are you there?
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Yes, I can. We lost her again. She's up in Oregon, folks, where she has really bad reception tonight. One of my other staff, give me some feed on this while you're waiting on Patriot Cowgirl. Would you please, War Dog?
I'm back.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to tell people where to send donations to. General delivery to Columbus, New Mexico. I want that to go to Jim Peyton, Peyton. General delivery, Columbus, New Mexico, 88029. That's 88029. Now, if there's people wanting to deploy, I want you to call Jim at 702-275-2712. I've also got a second contact for those that want to deploy. That would be Kelly, Flat Top. 205-483-4074. We've also got a man in Southern California, Robert Crooks, Mountain Men on Patrol. He is basically down there on his own. He's working in accordance with the Border Patrol, as are we. They are speaking to the Border Patrol daily. Robert says they're right there with him. His number, 805-450-2788. He also is desperate for boots on the ground, people. If you're in the Southern California area, head to Robert, please. We got a report from Robert today, and I'm going to read that to you. Report from the border of Southern California from Robert Crooks, Mountain Minutemen. Communications with the Border Patrol, San Diego, California, El Cajon District. This is what they said. Quote, observe and report. Be a well-organized neighborhood watch. While I was communicating with Robert, 3 Mexican military helicopters were cruising the border, heading south, flying at about 1,000 feet. Robert is there with the Border Patrol, but he has no men. He needs people down there desperately, so please get there. And with this new wave that is coming through, our guys also are desperate for men to get here. We've got a lot coming, but they have a lot of miles to drive. So if you're close to the New Mexico area, please join our guys. Let's get them some help. I have a list of supplies that are needed. This is just a rough estimate of what is needed. This list will grow. If you want to send this through Amazon or something, you can do it through the general delivery address that I gave you, and I'll give you that again at the end of this list. They need toilet paper. They need food. They need water, fire starters, facial wipes. You can ship money to Walmart in Deming, New Mexico, or you can send Walmart cards to the general delivery address that I will repeat after this list. They need fuel cards from Sunoco Fuels. That's S as in Sam, U as in Union, N as in Nancy, O as in Oscar, C as in Charlie, O as in Oscar. Sunoco fuel cards. They need Band-Aids. They're out there in the desert, guys. There's rattlesnakes everywhere. They need snake bite kits. Now, this is just a rough estimate of what is needed. If you want to send this through Amazon, again, send it to Jim Peyton, Peyton, General Delivery, Columbus, New Mexico, 88029. Now, for monetary donations, I have got a PayPal set up, and you can find that link on the Patriots of the Constitution Facebook page. You can also find that link on the United Constitutional Patriots Facebook page. Again, that's the Patriots of the Constitution Facebook page, United Constitutional Patriots Facebook page. That is for monetary donations. Come on, people, step up. We need to get this border secured. It's a long, long border. We can't do it alone. Be patriots. You want to be patriots? Stand up and be patriots. Don't wait for your governor or your state to sanction this, because most of the governors are ruling in a sanctuary state. These guys make it to your state, they have sanctuary status. Once they have sanctuary status, there's nothing you can do. They've overrun your state. They've taken it over. Let's get busy, guys. Patriot on.
Thank you, Monica. Now, I've got Jasper. He is boots on the ground. That's Jim Peyton. He is in the room. He is in Columbus, New Mexico right now, waiting for the people that are headed that direction. Jasper, tell them what the situation is down there, would you please?
Well, we went through last night about 2:00 in the morning on our way to Columbus, New Mexico, and the Border Patrol was busy last night with your general everyday influx of illegals, and we rode by them this morning or this early this afternoon, and they were out trying to pick up the residuals from last night. Other than that, we have no other further information. I've talked to leading supervisor Saturday night, and I talked to a captain this afternoon on the Border Patrol. They're happy to have us here. There's the only thing they request is we stay north of the borderline, because if you go south of the borderline, you're going to be putting footprints out there that they're going to be wasting their time tracking them down. So you got to stay north of the borderline here in New Mexico.
Thank you, Jasper. Now, folks, that's Jim Peyton, General Jim Peyton. He is boots on the ground. He's got 3 people with him. One of the gentlemen broke down. We're trying to raise money to help him fix the truck. He lost compression in it. We're also raising money to help other units that are having trouble. I've had 50 phone calls today. People saying, I'm ready to go, but we don't have the money to get there. These hurricanes, we send help to these people, and it dilapidated a lot of the funds that the Patriots had, because we made sure that doing the cleanups, helping during the hurricanes and stuff, we do that same way as we did in Houston. We send relief. We don't just do this, we do a little bit of everything. But we, right now, our concern is the border. These people get across that border, get past where they're going to. Monica already spelled out exactly what's going to happen. Now, again, the first wave of these people are about 100 miles still south of Mexico and of New Mexico and Texas. We don't know where the other ones are. We do know that they are being transported by truck. You see pictures of them. A lot of you have seen the pictures of them where they're all lined up. It's not that way now. The Mexican government is putting them on trucks and buses, gave safe passage to the U.S. border. They were paid off by the cartel. the Mexican government was. We got that first right out of the mouth of from inside information where the cartel was laughing about it. They are also guiding the people along the in to the border, and they don't care. They're getting paid. These people are coming to destroy our country. The red wave has totally turned into a red ocean, and the Democrats have panicked. They've Arizona, for example, just off the primaries, you know that the Democrats already know they have already lost. The Republicans have taken over, and this is going on all over the place. And this is the only result, again, that the Democrats can see is destruction and maim. We've got to stop this. Now, a good chance is when all this starts, martial law will probably be called. This is not to come and get your weapons. This is not against the American people. This is against the Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the Muslims. They do not want you on the streets so they can clean them up. They have listed names of every Antifa member in the United States. They have been listed as a terrorist by Homeland Security. Black Lives Matter, same situation. They have been listed as terrorists, even though I feel they should have been. But then you have the Muslims. These are the people that they're going to be going after. The Muslim camps where they're having training camps. There's 36 of them that I know of, but there's a lot more, small pods. The government knows where they are. They're being monitored. But these are the people that's going to probably try to attack at the same time all of this does. That's why there'll probably be martial law. So expect it. Make sure you have supplies in your house, water, dry goods, dry food, things that'll keep, because this won't last forever. But as long as it is, you've got to be able to take care of your families, protect your families. Somebody tries to break in your house, make sure you have weapons. Make sure you have ammo. Make sure you have weapon cleaning kits. Make sure that you have whatever you need, medical, extra blankets, things to handle the cold. This is a serious situation, ladies and gentlemen, and it affects every American in the United States of America. Every veteran, every military family, every mother, grandmother, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, I don't care who you are. This affects you. And for those of you that don't want to believe this, do a fact check. It's not hard to find. Google it. You can Google it. The caravan, Mexican caravan. It'll tell you what I'm telling you. Please. We're asking for boots on the ground. And it's not for us, it's for America. The people that are coming, most of them are veterans, very well trained. They're family people. They've left their families to come and again, fight a war we shouldn't be fighting. But we have to fight. If we don't fight, we're not going to have our country. Now, I can't be any more plain than that. Anybody want to add to it?
Yes. I want to say that with these monetary donations that are coming in, I am going to send money also to Robert Crooks on the California border. I wanted to get that out there because that is important. We cannot forget about Robert. I had something else I wanted to say, but it kind of left my mind here. Again, look for our PayPal link in the Patriots of the Constitution, in United Constitutional Patriots, both Facebook pages. I've also got the list of supplies that are needed there for these guys. I want to thank Steve DeBow out of Texas. He has been really, really supportive of me. You know, I've had people talking negatively about me. Steve came to my defense, and I've had a few others come to my defense, but Steve is deploying out of Texas, and he is on his way to our guys. And he's very helpful to me. I want to thank him. And I also want to thank Ron Smith. He calls me 3 or 4 times a day to check on me, to see how things are going, if I have new information, what information I need him to get out for me on Facebook. He's taken a lot of flack from people too. He doesn't care. We just move on. We do what we got to do. The naysayers are going to be the naysayers. We don't care. This is what we got to do. I'm going to tell you guys right now. These two guys that are down there in New Mexico, Jim Payton, Terry Kelly, they're very near and dear to my heart. They're soldiers. They're down there to do a job. I care about them. I care about their safety. I'm imploring you to please send people to back these guys up. They're going to go in there alone. They don't care. They're John Waynes. They're going to march right in there and they're going to do their job. But it's going to be on the American people's backs. If something happens to one of these guys, there's going to be blood on your hands. Get down here. Help these two out, please. I'm begging you. I want you to get to California. I want Robert Crooks to have some backup. He's cowboying it out there by himself too. This isn't right. We've got to do something. We've got to get the American people off their asses and get them busy. Excuse my French, but I am passionate.
We love you, Monica. We love you dearly.
I tell you what, Jim, I can't even imagine. I can't even start to tell you how much you guys mean to me.
I have something else I want to say. We don't want any more bloodshed. Even though there probably is going to be. The first shot was fired when Lavoie got killed. The government turned their back on everybody. They let the government get away with it. This is a different story, folks. Blood's already been shed. People have been beat by Antifa. People have been intimidated by Antifa. We're taking our country back. But right now, we aren't going to have a country to take back if we can't stop these people. Please give donations. If you can't come to the border, give donations so we can send funds to people that are trying to get to us. We have a gentleman up in Kentucky. He's trying to get to us. This man's is in his 60s. He's a veteran, but he wants to come down. He's willing to pay gas. He's in northern Kentucky. Patriot Cowgirl can give you the phone number. This guy called me almost in tears saying, I want to do my part. What's wrong with this? I'm doing my part. I've got to stay off the border. I got to stay off the border because I am at headquarters and I am the national commander. However, I want to be there. My men told me, stay home. They said, we need you there. Okay, is someone trying to say something?
This is your chance, America, to do what you've been talking about all this time. You want to help? You want that border sealed off? This is your chance. This is your chance to get this done. Send your donations in. Listen to what Johnny's telling you. This is no joke. This is not a drill.
Okay, Johnny, I have one more thing to say here.
Go ahead.
I had a lady call me yesterday. She has got a semi on standby, ready to transport supplies to the men on the border. This truck driver's going to do this on his dime. He's going to get the supplies to the border. Another thing that we need, and if there's any ranchers close, anybody who owns horses that are close to Columbus, New Mexico, that are close to San Diego, California, if you have it in your heart to bring your horses down, they could cover a lot more ground on horseback, and horses can go pretty much anywhere we can go. They can also run you down if you need to. I didn't say that. Now, this gentleman in Tennessee or Kentucky, I don't remember what it was, Johnny, is that Brian Tucker?
Yes.
Okay, his phone number is 859-777-6767. He's looking for a way down to our boys. He is very passionate. He wants to get down there to them. I admire his passion and I admire his dedication. We have a lot of patriots in this country. A lot of them have saying that when the war comes to our soil, they're ready to fight. We're out there doing it. Are you guys ready to join us? I'm challenging you. Get down there to the border. Let's get it. Let's help these border patrolmen, because we are working in conjunction with the border patrol. They are speaking to the border patrol daily. I know a lot of people don't believe me. They say the border patrol will not allow patriots to come down and be patriots. Bull. That's bull. That's bull. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? Done with my rant. You guys take over.
Okay. No.
Terry stepped on a goat head.
Man down.
Man down. Terry stepped on a goat head.
Okay.
Hey, those things aren't cool. Those things flatten bicycle tires. I bought a lot of bicycle tires because of those.
Oh, okay. Now, one of the things I want to say, folks, these men that are down there, they are very well trained. The ones that are there. That's why Jasper is my lieutenant commander. I gave him that position because of the fact that I've known him for several years. He's had my back numerous times. Kelly down there, he's had my back. I've had his. We've all been through this. We're veterans. We know what we're doing, but at the same time, we're not Superman. We need people down there. We need donations. And I know that we're running donations, but right now we have people that need to get here. And without the proper help, the proper equipment, we can't do our jobs. Now, if people can't get horses to them, is there a way to get ATVs that they can even use? I'm not asking you to donate them. If you want to donate them, fine. But ATVs can be used out there and make it a lot easier on them, to where when they get into rough country where they don't have to walk all the way and they can cover more territory and see more, observe more, and report to the border patrol of what they're seeing and what's going around. We are the border patrol's eyes right now. Is the only thing we are right now, unless we are attacked. So I'm asking you folks one more time to please give, help us out, send men. We need men as bad as we need the funding. This is normal. We are a nonprofit organization. We're going to be there whether we have the money or not, and we've proven that time and time over the years. We're there for you. Please be there for us. I'm not asking, I'm begging the American people this time. You know, I'm a very prideful man. I've been around the block a lot of times. I'm 69 years old. But if we don't have some more boots on the ground, I'm going down, whether Jasper wants me down there or not. And I will bring our headquarters group down there, which none of us are supposed to be there. Somebody want to take over while I'm answering the phone?
Yeah, John, you show up down here, I'm going to shoot you in the foot.
One thing I wanted to say there, Johnny, was, for the people out there that do such a great job sharing information, keeping the Patriots up to speed, there's a few things I'd like to say is to get the word out there across America. Everyone was expecting this was a walking caravan that was going to start at the bottom of Mexico and work all the way north. Well, come to find out, Soros paid for plenty of trucks to give them all a ride. So that's kind of thrown the timetable. Most people were thinking, oh yeah, they'll be there in a week. So we need the information warriors out there to get the word out that they've got a ride to the border, that they're only a few hours out, that this has caused a crisis situation, and we're in desperate need of the donations. And so just get the word out there that these are combatants. These are, Little Dog himself had 10 Syrians and 2 Turkish ISIS that he caught just a week ago. There's been 100 ISIS nabbed. These are cartel hitmen. They're MS-13. They're mercenaries. That's basically who's coming in. Our mercenaries from South Africa. So we really need the Truther Nation out there to get the word out that they've infiltrated with all these combatants, that they're a lot closer than we thought we were. And I think that's part of the problem that we're having, to be honest with you, is that we're further out than that. We thought they were much further out than they were. And I'm sure this was part of their plan by making it look like they were walking here, that they would give them, that we were thinking it was going to be a week or so. And all of a sudden, here they are. So this was all part of their plan. So we need Truther Nation to get the word out on all this. And I know you folks will do a great job of it. I know the Patriots out there are doing a great job getting the word out. So I'm counting on Truther Nation, and I know you're going to come through. You always do. So that's all I wanted to say. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Okay, folks, I just got a phone call from a major radio station. I got finished with my show. They want to talk to me and interview me. So maybe we'll get word out a little bit further. But they got word. I don't know how they got word, but I guess because we are being streamed by numerous radio shows nationwide. So we're getting the word out there, and that's what this is about. Make you folks aware of the dangers that are lurking. We need to stop this. We can do it. We're Americans. We've been attacked before. We have been in tougher situations, but this time it's tell you what, it's running really close to civil war. But this is not a civil war. This is a invasion on America. You got to understand that. And these people are not playing. They're coming with blood in their eyes, and they do not plan on backing off. They're being paid very well, again, by Soros and other people, which I wouldn't doubt that Clintons aren't involved in it. And that's why I agree with Greg. We need to get Hillary, the Obamas, the whole damn shebang of them that have been ripping our country off, selling our country down the drain, and we need to get them to into Gizmo Bay, Gitmo Bay. We need to get them blocked up. We need to have our country back, and we're not going to get it by sitting on our ass watching TV. Mike, wait till I'm done.
I was wanting to reach out to the people out there that we need vehicles, vans, Jeeps. If you can donate Jeeps, vans, anything that we can use to mobilize quickly, we'd appreciate it. Since there's a large crowd tonight, I'm reaching out to you Americans. You wanted somebody to do something. You're tired of seeing stuff not getting done. Well, we need your help. We need to be able to be mobilized too. So if you have Jeeps, vans, anything like that, you can help any kind of supplies to help our guys, we'll take it.
Bring your side-by-sides down. Those things will go pretty good too, especially if they're six-wheelers. Tom's got one. He runs over trees with his. So I know that those things can go anywhere. If you got side-by-sides and you want to show up in Columbus, New Mexico to help these guys, or Southern California to help Robert, let's get her done, people.
Okay, now, boy, that came out of nowhere. I did get a phone call today wanting to know if people could donate things like camper trailers, stuff like that. Yes, we have men sleeping on the ground in tents, rattlesnake country, poisonous spider country, Gila monster country. Down there they say that if it doesn't sting, bite, or trip you, there's something wrong. Well, there's a lot to it. But the bottom line is, if anybody has anything that they want to donate to the United Constitutional Patriot Group to help these men, please do. On that end, all you got to do is give me a call at 505-334-2492. That's 505-334-2492. Okay, I'll go ahead.
I was just saying, if they want to donate some Jeeps and vans, weapons, anything you got, we'll take it. We need it right now. We'll put it on a compound down there with Johnny, and that way they'll be ready and gassed up and ready to go if we need to pick people up. And we just need to be mobile. So if y'all will help us out, we'll definitely accept anything you want to donate to us.
Thank you. Even if it's not running, we got mechanics that can fix it. I want to thank everybody. Is there anything else we want to cover tonight?
Johnny, let me go over those donation.
Just came on.
Those donations and the list of what is needed right now. Of course, our list is going to.
Okay, Mike.
Breaking news. Trump just said rifle support on the Texas border right now, Johnny.
Do what? Do it one more time. Mike.
Trump is saying to rally the people in Texas.
Okay. So you see, folks, Trump is behind us, which we already knew that. By the way, Pete, who you see in here in our group, I want to thank him because he is one of President Trump's advisor who we work through. He gets word to Trump of what we're doing, how we're doing it. We communicates with him, and Trump listens to him. I'm very proud of the fact that we have the president we got. So anybody else have anything to say? Okay. Go ahead, Pete.
I want to go over the donation areas before we end the show. So if Pete has something to say, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pete. Okay, go ahead, Patriot Cowgirl.
Okay, one more time, folks. I know you're probably tired of hearing my voice, but I don't care. If you have supplies that you want to ship, I want you to ship them to Jim Peyton, Peyton, General Delivery, Columbus, New Mexico, 88029. You can do that through Amazon. Very easy. Mountain Men on Patrol, the contact phone number for that is Robert Crooks, 805-450-2788. Let's get him some help out there, guys. If you want to deploy, you call Jim Peyton, Peyton, 702-275-2712. If you can't get him, you can get a hold of Flat Top, 205-483-4074. We have a PayPal link up on Facebook pages. It's on my Facebook page. It's on several of our Facebook pages. You can find that at the United Constitutional Patriots Facebook page. You can also find it on the Patriots of the Constitution Facebook page. The list of supplies that we need: toilet paper, food, water. Those three are very important. Fire starters, facial wipes. Ship money to Walmart in Deming, New Mexico. That's Deming, New Mexico. You can also send Walmart cards, general delivery, to Jim Peyton in Columbus, New Mexico, 88029. And by the way, Jim, you've got some stuff coming. I spoke to some folks today. So watch that post office.
Okay, I checked today and there was nothing, so hopefully it'll be here tomorrow.
I hope so. Fuel cards through Sunoco Fuels. That's S as in Sam, U as in Union, N as in Nancy, O as in Oscar, C as in Charlie, O as in Oscar. Sunoco fuel cards. Those are very important. Those can be shipped also to Jim Peyton General Delivery, or I understand there are Walmart gas stations at some Walmarts. I don't know. I've never seen one. So, and I don't know if it has that there or not, Jasper. Your boots on the ground. But I don't know with a Walmart gift card if you're able to buy gas. I think you only are able to buy supplies. Okay, going on. Band-Aids, also very important. You know, things like peroxide, Neosporin, maybe some sunscreen. That's something else I'm adding to this list right now. Snake bite kits. Oh boy, is that important. Let's get this out there, folks. If you have any questions about the supplies needed, where to ship it, about the PayPal link, you can reach me. My name is Monica, Monica. You can reach me at 541-951-1256. That's 541-951-1256. I can answer all of your questions. If I'm not able to, which I doubt I'm not, I can send you to the people who can. So let's get off our duffs, get this going. our border's going to be overrun, and it's not going to be overrun in a couple of weeks. It's coming fast because, like Johnny said, they are in trucks now. They are being trucked by the thousands to our border. Our guys need backup. Yeah, the military we hear is being deployed. Okay, they're not there yet. These guys are coming quick. And our boys, and along with Robert Crooks, are all working with the Border Patrol. That is important for me to get out there because I have people doubting me. They're speaking to the Border Patrol daily. Robert came and gave me his report after he spoke to the Border Patrol. And Jasper, I know you've been down there speaking to the Border Patrol also. I know this isn't bullshit. I know it's the truth. Come on, folks, let's get this done.
Let me explain something about this border and the Patriots. We've had the border ops for years. Patriots have been working with Border Patrol for years. We go down there 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time, not being paid, working with Border Patrol, locating and helping to apprehend drug smugglers and illegal aliens coming across the border. I have no problem with somebody coming across the border as long as they do it legal with the right paperwork. There's nothing wrong with that. But when they come across, sneaking across, that's because there's something wrong, why they can't get through. So I want that understood. If this wall would not have been fought, it would have been built by now, when we would not have this problem right now. Thanks to the Democrats and them fighting Trump every step of the way, this is exactly what the results are. And this is probably why they've been fighting this all this time. I don't know, but that's my speculation. But ladies and gentlemen, before I close this show tonight, one more time, I'm going to ask if anybody else has anything to say. Okay. I want to thank you for being here tonight. I'm sorry it couldn't have been better news. Usually we have a lot of different guests and stuff telling you what's going on and things that are going on around the country with the government. And tonight, these last 3 shows, I'm going to cover this. 4-star General, you got something you want to say?
No, not really. But if anybody wants to make a donation and they're hesitant because there's nobody's mentioned any bank accounts, the United Constitutional Patriots does have a bank account here in Farmington, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Johnny, my
yes.
bank account is also linked to U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank's a huge bank. You can call U.S. Bank and find out if my PayPal account is actually legit. It is, and I guarantee that money's going to go where it's needed. I'll go before my boys do.
Okay, and our main account, our main branch account is United Constitutional Patriots. Just make it money order or certified check. We prefer personal checks. They hold them for 10 days and it holds us up for getting money where it needs to go. But you can make money orders or personal checks, money orders or yeah, I said, but I'm tired. I've been up for hours and hours. I forgot the time even, but you can make out money orders or certified checks payable to the United Constitutional Patriots, Post Office Box 1334, Flora Vista, New Mexico, 87415. That's the United Constitutional Patriots, Post Office Box 1334, Flora Vista, New Mexico, 87415. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close the show. I'm going to, I want everybody, we've got these voting to go on, still get out there and vote, folks. Vote red. We have the best president in the world. No, we've never had a better president. As far as I'm concerned, he kept every promise that he could possibly keep. The one thing I want to say is you folks out there that have children, loved ones, keep them close. If your children, if you see something going on with your children and you know there's something wrong and they won't talk to you, set them down, have them talk to you, listen to them. Because you know, they're our future, but let them know you love them. Above all, keep an eye on your children and anything else that affects your family. be vigilant. If you see something's not right, call 911. So with that, I'm gonna say God bless you, God bless America, God bless our president, and we love you, and we hope you catch us again Wednesday night on our Wednesday night show. Good night, God bless you, and thank you all.
I would like to thank everybody for joining our show tonight for the United Constitutional Patriots. Please send your donations if you have the money, any money, $1, $5, $10, to the account that we gave you. And thank you for tuning in, and God bless all you patriots in America. Good night.